Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for this special session. I deeply appreciate your presence and support. It means the world to me. So today, it's been weeks really after his death, but a resounding, his voice was very loud today. I have the honor of channeling the spirit of President Jimmy Carter, who was a remarkable figure who dedicated his life to service, to compassion, a remarkable figure, really, and to justice. And for those of you who may not be familiar with his legacy, President Carter served as the 39th President of the United States from 1977 to 1981. During his time in office, during his mandate, he focused on promoting peace, advancing human rights. He was a Democrat and addressing global challenges. After leaving the presidency, he continued his incredible work as a humanitarian through the Carter Center that his family founded, which he, with his wife Rosalind, founded. He has fought tirelessly to eradicate disease, mediate conflicts, and promote democracy across the world, the globe. His efforts earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in the year 2002. It was a testament to his lifelong commitment to improving the lives of others. President Carter's legacy is one of kindness, humility, and unwavering dedication to creating a better world. I feel truly blessed to share this moment with all of you. Thank you for being part of this incredible experience. Your energy and your openness make it all the more special. So let's begin this connection with gratitude and intention. You will see that when I when I go under and I'm truly channeling, I will change the focus, the display to this, so as it allows me to see his image, iconic image, and not look at myself, and I can concentrate. All right, so now I will start. What a privilege I now have to address the world again. And I know you just introduced me, and people may be thinking I will again promote all of my beliefs and feelings. Well, I think if we say to everyone and reflect on the importance of compassion and trying to encourage everyone to unite in kindness and address global challenges, I think that we need seriously to hear it again and again. And although I had the opportunity to serve and remind everyone of the profound impact that faith has, that community has in shaping a better future, I think this would probably be the best message I could leave you with. Of course, there is a political situation today in the United States that perhaps were I still alive and still had the energy to do so, I would push the notion of bipartisanship. I would try again, if I had the energy, to speak of the common good and warn about a divide and how rhetoric can truly divide. A very important message concerning today's political scene concerns ethical leadership. And I urge all citizens, Americans or in other countries, and leaders to prioritize honesty and integrity, but most of all, service to others. If I am here speaking to you today, you may think of my spiritual leanings. What did I believe spiritually? You see, when we speak of commonality and when we speak of community, these are the highest measurements of what a person's spirituality can look like. I think it could be boundless. But remember, if we bear in mind that we must work for a foundation for future generations, you can understand this is a measure of hope, but also a call to action. And I truly believe that collective effort can overcome even the greatest challenges. Speaking of spirituality, I do not wish to speak of my belonging to a church or any specific religion. I feel that this would cause divisiveness for those listening. We are truly all one. And those are the things we most need to remember. You may want to know how I, as a person who lived a long life on earth, what was my most fulfilling experience. I have to say that early in my life, I realized my purpose was to serve others. This was my greatest joy. It did not mean necessarily I needed to serve others through my presidency or the Carter Center or any other initiative I had one important one was habitat for humanity. I found great fulfillment in working for the dignity and well-being of all people. Lifting someone up brought me closer to the divine purpose that we all share. Going back to my spiritual beliefs now, I can say that my faith in God and the teachings of Christ acted as my compass. They taught me great lessons: humility, compassion, and the value of peace. I did strive to lead with integrity and put others before myself. And faith isn't just a belief. It is a true call to action. And I honored that call to action in my service to others. Now, of course, no one is a saint, as they say, on earth, and that is true for me. And every leader has regrets. I am no exception. I wish I had been able to unite people more effectively, because my perhaps fault was lack of communicating my vision clearly. But I trust that those mistakes and the challenges had a purpose. I believe my focus on human rights and energy independence, as well as peace, laid seeds for that and all of my ideas to grow. After moving to this stage and in this state, that now that I have transitioned to a spiritual form, I am gifted with another perspective, because I can see how we are all connected. When you are living, there are divisions and conflicts that seem so large, but they are fleeting illusions compared to those important eternal bonds of love and unity. I now see how every small act of kindness ripples across time and space, and how the soul's journey is about growth and service to others. And in this sense, I would like to share with you the purpose of life and the journey of the soul. Just a moment for me to take a breath and a glass of water. If I remember correctly, he is about to speak of the journey of the soul. A moment and I will get back into his communication. The purpose of life is to love, to learn, and to uplift. So very important. Every challenge is a lesson in patience. I see how every joy is a reminder of grace. And every relationship is an opportunity to deepen our connections with others. Be aware that the soul's journey is eternal, marked by progress toward higher understanding, forgiveness, and unity with the divine. Of course, I understand and I actually feel the thoughts that you may have thinking and listening to me communicate now. You might think I came from a life of privilege. Partly that is true. But to all those of you who struggle with faith and hope and resilience, please never, ever lose heart. The trials you face are temporary, but the strength you gain from them lasts forever. When your faith wavers, I urge you to look to acts of kindness and service. They are the purest expressions of divine love. Hope is not found in avoiding hardship. Hope is found in enduring it with grace and remembering you are never alone and your struggles are seen and cherished by the Creator. Another message I must and feel is urgent for you from me is to mention how important a role spiritual awareness plays in addressing global crises like climate change. Being awareness and aware of spirituality reminds us of our secret mission and our sacred duty to care for creation. The earth is not just a source of energy or a resource to exploit, but a living gift entrusted to us by the Creator. You may feel my words to be quite particular because of my spiritual sense of communion and faith. Try not to listen precisely to the words I use and interpret them for your own, on your own, in your own context. When we recognize our interconnectedness with the planet and all of life, we can clearly see that the earth is harming ourselves. And being spiritually aware inspires humility and responsibility, calling each of us to act for future generations. There's also a message I would like to leave for younger generations. Never underestimate your ability to create change. The world is overwhelming, may feel greater in the sense of being overwhelming at times, but remember, every single small act of kindness, every stand for justice, and every effort to lift someone up makes a difference. Be compassionate and courageous, and stand by your principles, because the future is in your hands and you have the power to shape it with love and integrity. One other notion now, I'm thinking of the government in different countries and how there have been radical shifts in the past 10 years. I need to say that regardless of who is in office, it is vital to remain committed to truth, integrity, and the principles of democracy. Hold leaders accountable in a respectful way, in a fact-based way, and do not let frustration become cynicism or division. It's important for us to focus on shared goals rather than differences. There are always areas where collaboration is possible. Education, public health, infrastructure, seeking to understand each other. Change is possible, and it often begins at the local level. If national policies conflict with your values, work within your community to address issues directly. Volunteer, be an advocate, organize for causes that matter to you. The strength of democracy lies in the power of the people. Now, beyond simply speaking of faith, there's also the importance, I would like to underline, of preserving hope. Don't let fear or frustration come and overshadow your hope for a better future. History
tells us progress is never a straight line, but a series of triumphs, struggles first, and then triumphs. Stand by your principles and believe in the resilience of your people. In your country, if you feel that the current leadership does not represent the principles of or your core values, it could be fiscal responsibility, personal accountability, or respect for democratic institutions. Hold fast and close to your values. Speak out respectfully but firmly. Let your actions reflect your commitment to integrity. Never feel you are alone in your concerns. Seek out others within your parties, within your groups, within your friends who share the perspective and your perspective, and try to work together to advocate for policies. There's another idea that perhaps we forget, and I say this because many people focus on their leaders who they don't agree with or who they constantly criticize. Remember, any nation is greater than only one leader. Your loyalty should be to a constitution, any documentation that sanctions the development and the creation of your country and the well-being of your people. Work for solutions that benefit everyone, not just those who share your ideas or ideology. The path forward requires voices that can lead with courage and encourage others with empathy and vision. Even if it feels challenging, you need to continue to speak with conviction and grace, because your words, your actions can inspire others to rethink and re-engage and be a renewal for a commitment to a stronger, more united future. Please, I would like to, before I leave, to thank you for allowing me to come into your home and to listen to a message I felt the need to give. First of all, I would like to thank President Carter for sharing his wisdom and love with us again, and his ideas that can help us serve to make our world a better place. To everyone watching, thank you for joining us in this experience. I hope you found this session helpful or enlightening. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Your support, and press the bell, the notification bell, that will allow you to receive notification when I go live or upload new content. Your support means the world to me and allows me to continue bringing these spiritual messages to you. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to see in future sessions, feel free to comment in the video below. And as always, stay blessed and stay connected. Until next time, this is Claudia Monticelli. Can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.